What is up, friendships? My name is Joe. Welcome to my channel. A big thank you and welcome back to my returning subscribers. Y'all give me warm fuzzy feelings on the inside, and if anybody new wants to give me warm fuzzy feelings too, you can click the button that says subscribe. And Lord knows I need all the warm fuzzy feelings I can possibly get right now. That is because of a woman named Michelle Grace. If you have not heard of this woman, she's recently been in the spotlight for releasing a video stating that she beat her daughter's ass for ruining her makeup palettes. What is wrong with people? Anyway, so she comes on YouTube, she makes this video. You can hear her daughter crying in the background, and I'm not going to play any of the audio or the video clip. If you want to see it, you can find somebody who reposted it. It's just honestly heartbreaking to me, so I don't want to hear it again because I heard it too many times. And I know that I'm late to this horse and pony show, but I wanted to get all my ducks in a row. Horse, ponies, ducks. No, I wanted to get all my ducks in a row. I listened to the video a couple of times, and there were some things in there that kind of were questionable. Let's say it like that. They were questionable. So she states that her daughter knows right from wrong. She's 2 years old. 2 years old. Her daughter knows right from wrong. She's told her time and time and time again not to touch her makeup palettes. And this time she didn't listen, so she beat her ass. That's so, like, seriously fucked up. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't remember what rules I had when I was 2. Like, my memory does not go that far back. So I decided to text my mom and ask her if she would have ever beat my ass for doing something like this. However, I didn't tell her that's what I was doing, so her reaction is completely real. And I will try to insert the screenshots of our conversation here if I can be technologically savvy enough. So I was like, hey mom, I'm making a video on YouTube. Something crazy just broke out in the world of YouTube. And I just have to know really quickly. Did you ever give me the wooden spoon when I was 2 years old? Because I'm part of the wooden spoon generation. She says, no, not until you were a teenager in Medicine Hat. Giving a 2-year-old the wooden spoon is not something that should ever be done. I'm like, and then I think she asked if she'd ever done that before, but it's not in the screenshot. It doesn't matter. I'm like, oh, I got it a few times. And did you ever pop me when I was 2 for, say, getting into your makeup? She's like, no. What the heck, Joe? I'm not an abusive mother. Like, or smack me till your hand hurt. This isn't about your parenting. She's like, Jesus, please tell me you didn't think that when you were little. And I'm like, no, you're a good mom. And poor woman, so then I had to kind of like explain to her what the hell I was actually doing because she was worried there for a moment. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. And so this Michelle Grace says that she has tried everything for the palette. She's tried putting them up high where places she can't get them, this, that, the third. But apparently her daughter is known for climbing. This is kind of my first moment. So her daughter is known for climbing, and she's putting her palettes up high on a top shelf, say. What toy or plaything does your daughter have that's large enough that she can climb up to the top shelf to grab your makeup palette from? And why the flying feck is she able to do that with you not watching her? Like, if she fell, that could possibly be like real bad. So why the hell is she being able to climb up a 5-foot something toy to get a palette? I don't know. So that was my first kind of, that, huh? there's a few more, because in her video she also stated, this one really bothers me. She stated that there was one time where her daughter was in her crib, crawled out of her crib. 2-year-olds can do that, I understand. Crawling, it's a thing. Crawled out of her crib, went over and found Windex. Why is Windex available to a 2-year-old child? Why is it in a space where she can readily just like grab it? I don't know. You would think you would lock that shit up, wouldn't you? Especially if you had a 2-year-old going through everything. Anyway, she grabs the Windex, takes it with her, goes over to her mom's makeup, grabs a palette, takes that back to her crib with her, puts everything inside the crib, gets back in the crib herself, and starts spraying the Windex and like smearing colors all over the place. Okay. And then she also had a time. This is just so stupid. Anyway, there was a time with ranch dressing. She stated that she had chicken wings on her bed with ranch dressing. Whatever. She then stated that her 2-year-old got out of her crib again, I think, went and grabbed another palette of hers, went over into her bedroom, climbed up on the bed by herself, 2-year-old, grabbed the ranch dressing, and grabbed the palette with a paintbrush, and then put the ranch all over it. I don't buy it. I really don't. And then she goes on and says in the video, this one's my favorite. This one is my favorite. I'll be damned if she's gonna walk all over me. She's fucking 2 years old, you dumb cow. Holy cow. And then basically all she does is sit there and sob about how she doesn't have the money to get a nude palette and la 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 la. Girl, you have a child. When you had that child, you knew that you were going to have to sacrifice some things. And if a couple of those things may or may not be a palette that you do not need in your life, maybe that's the thing you should sacrifice so your daughter can have what she needs to. Okay? You don't get to sit there and cry about how you're broke when you're the one who decided to have a baby. Okay? Okay. Wonderful. One sec. All right. Another thing that she said in the video that makes me do this face was this. In the video, the original video, she states, "My hand hurts because I just beat my daughter's ass." After the backlash started coming in and everybody's like, the fuck? She goes ahead and releases this statement. Let me get my receipt. I'll put it right here. "My hand was hurting long before I even started filming. She was crying because she got popped, put in her crib, and got her ducky's iPad taken from her. This happened because she repeatedly didn't listen to me. Yes, I was upset about the palette." So, my hand was hurting before you filmed the video. You filmed the video. You also stated that you beat your daughter's ass before the video. that absolves you of nothing. That kind of really just solidifies your story. Hello. One sec. So yeah, after that statement that she put out that her hand was hurting before she ever filmed the video, she took down her Instagram and her Twitter, and she deleted the video from YouTube. She then reactivated her Twitter real quick to put out a statement that I will, again, screenshot here. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's really, really long. If you want to go find it, you can go find it, or you can just pause it and read it here. But what she said, in a nutshell, what I did should never have been done. I acted out of emotions and had a lapse in judgment. That being said, I am truly sorry for all that came off, for if it all came off the wrong way. It was a poor choice of words, and I admit to that. How about a poor choice of actions? Poor choice of words, my booty hole. This part right here. Everyone is mad at me. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? She then finishes up her whole entire useless friggin' statement with, yes, I spanked her, but not hard. It hurt her feelings, but not her. Bitch, how the fuck do you know she's 2? And then she just describes how frustrated she is and everything when her daughter doesn't do what she tells her to do because she's fucking 2 years old. But then she goes on to say she's open to criticism, which, I mean, that's good. But she's not going to respond to hate or anything like that. And, you know, she shouldn't respond to hate. That's not a good look for anybody. But she obviously knows that she needs to maybe look at things maybe a different way. You feel? You feel. Cool. So after she put up that statement, she immediately deleted her Twitter, or it was suspended or something. I don't know. It wasn't up for very long. And actually, SANDERSKENNEDY, he's a big, like, reporty drama YouTuber here on YouTube. Who actually got a interview with the baby's father, who's named Mike Pierce. Michael Pierce. That's who he is. And apparently he is trying to file for custody. The police did a welfare check. There's been no report of that welfare check. I don't think anybody would ever say anything either. Sorry, just give me a second. Sorry, yes. Police did a welfare check, and apparently didn't find anything, like, actually life-threatening or anything like that, imminent danger to the child, because apparently she is still with her mom. The child is still with her mom. But SANDERSKENNEDY got a interview from the baby's father, Michael Pierce. Got it. And that statement is, and I will put it right over here. Oh, and there's also a question about their ages. I'm not going to go into that. Think what you want to think. He was at a legal age. That's all there is to it. But it does sound like he has been talking to an attorney. And apparently he is starting a GoFundMe so that he can pay for lawyers to try and fight for custody for his daughter. So he says, I don't know what all I'm allowed to say due to the lack of attorney at the moment. We've never seen any marks when she comes over that looks like they're from abuse. She, however, doesn't have socks with her shoes and has some incredibly bad diaper rash from wrong size diapers and lack of changing. Yeah, I'm not going to read the whole damn thing. But I feel like it's good that people are making these videos. I feel like it's good that awareness is coming to this, so that the right people can see this, because she's been putting out tweets lately that have been a little bit alarming. Not a little bit alarming, but it just seems like a very frustrated first-time mom. But in the context of everything that has come out, it can be a little bit questionable, you know? It looks a little shaky. So I think this all at least warrants an investigation, you know, by the proper authorities, of course. And as far as I can tell, those people are stepping in and doing the investigation and all that good stuff. So hopefully the system works. And you know what? Especially when she's putting out tweets like, I'll go right here. I need a fucking vacation away from my family, sadly, away from her daughter. I need to clear my mind. I'm on the verge of a mental breakdown. Now, yes, that could just be a frustrated mother. However, I feel like maybe we should pay more attention to things like that are going up on social media, because that could be a cry for help. Like, God forbid that we have a situation come on our hands like, Lori Vallow right now is pretty big. Not saying that Michelle Grace would ever get to that point. I'm just saying, maybe if we can recognize these signs a little bit sooner, we can start preventing more terrible things from happening. Do you understand what I'm saying? It makes sense in my head. Please tell me you understand. Anyway, that is what I wanted to come on and talk about today. I really hope everybody in this situation gets what they need, gets what they deserve. I hope her little girl is happy, is healthy, and is safe. That is the most important thing. So I will be linking Sanders Kennedy's YouTube. I don't stutter. I just remix the thing I say. Sanders Kennedy's YouTube channel down below with his videos. He did 3 videos on this. Watch them. They're very good. You'll get all up to date on everything. And I will see you guys next Tuesday. Hello. Sorry, if you're watching this, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I would like to apologize if I seemed weird in that video. It's because I threw out my back this week, and I'm on a lot of very strong painkillers. But I wanted to get on YouTube, and I wanted to make this video about Michelle Grace and this whole situation with her daughter. So, sorry if the awkward taco was extra messy. Okay, bye!